In trouble, researchers need our help to keep numbers up by recording their calls, croaks, barks and whistles on an app. They also hope it will paint a better picture of how our froggy friends are faring.
Oh, well, Frog ID lead scientist Dr Jodi Rowley joins us now from the Australian Museum in Sydney. Dr Jodi, who's your froggy friend?
It's a magnificent tree frog, which is a very cool frog from the Kimberley in Northern Australia.
So, Dr Jodi, is this like a frog's census? How does it work?
It is. So it's Australia's biggest frog count. It runs at the same time every year. This is our 7th Frog ID week. And we ask everyone to download the free Frog ID app, get out there, listen for frogs like this little one croaking, record it. It's all about sounds. Every species of frog makes a different call, and contribute to building the biggest database of frogs in the world.
So why do we need to do this? Like, what's a world without frogs? What does that mean?
Oh, a world without frogs would be absolutely awful. And in some places we kind of know, because frogs have really declined, and so we know what happens. So all the other animals that like to eat delicious frogs, unfortunately, birds, ducks, things you see in wetlands, snakes, reptiles, they all start to disappear as well. Really far spread consequences. The streams and ponds start clogging up with algae because we don't have tadpoles eating all the algae anymore. And there's a lot more insects, because frogs eat a lot of insects, including pest species. And apparently in some places humans got more malaria because there wasn't frogs. So we definitely need them around.
Now, Australia has at least 250 frog species, and you're spending hours and hours listening to all these frog species. I mean, what's like the... what's the most interesting croak a frog does? Can you give us a sample, perhaps?
Yes, please.
Ooh. This is a hard one because it's really complicated. This frog, there's 2 species of frog that live in the north of Australia. One of them's Spalding's rocket frog, so it sounds very similar to the other one. And I've heard their call being likened to like a chicken pushing a lawnmower.
Yes.
And what that actually sounds like is probably, don't listen to me, but I'll have a go. It's a bit like... And then it just gets faster and faster and more crazy. So it's like a crazy chicken pushing a lawnmower.
Hey, Jodi, is there any frog sound that you're like, nah, not a vibe, if I never hear that again?
What, the worst frog sound, the worst croak.
You have to have favourites, right?
Yeah, you're like, look, we have to save all the frogs, but some of them, this frog can go extinct, is what you're saying.
Oh, look, that's a little harsh, but I've got to say the slender tree frog from WA, to me, it's like chalk, like nails on a chalkboard. So it's sort of a screeching. Oh, there goes one. So it's more of a noise. So I think the frog preempted the noise there, so I told you it was a bad one.
Yeah. That sounds like Psycho.
Yeah. Anyway, to hop on to the 2024 Frog ID Week, head to our website for more information on how to get involved. It's running up until Sunday, the 17th of November. Dr Jodi, thank you for your time and your impressions. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
It is worth saying, if you do see a chicken pushing a lawnmower, a bit like the monkeys, do not approach them. Do not feed chickens pushing a lawnmower.
Now, look, as a new dad, can I tell you, there is just nothing more enjoyable than spending time with your children. So let's take a look at this dad who's living his best life and making some wonderful memories.
I'm gonna drop on the bed and Daddy's gonna whack us.
Yeah. Oh.
There he goes. Look at it.
Okay.
Absolutely smacks it. And then let's go for the mark. Luckily, CTE is a word simple enough for a toddler to spell.
All right, time for a break. See you on the other side.
Coming up, from war zones to the global economy, what impact is Trump's return to the White House already having on the rest of the world? Plus, how your sweet tooth could reveal more about